Welcome back in, guys. So we still don't have any babies. I know, sad. But while we wait on these guys to kind of get going, get the birds and the bees and lay down some eggs, we're going to go ahead and complete this contract. Constructing an operational small hotel. I also want to go ahead and get some more dinosaurs in here during this episode. So let's go ahead and start some research, and we'll construct this hotel and go from there. On this research, I know I want to get the Jurassic tour at some point soon, so we're gonna need some more logistics. And then let's go ahead and get the Parasaurolophus in here. So we'll go ahead and send these guys out. We'll be back in a minute. But I do know we need some more logistics. Alright, so we're gonna go with this guy. Let's go ahead and hire him. Down to 89,000. What else do we need for this? We need 3 more, so I really need to wait on the other people to come back. Can he research anything while I'm just sitting here waiting on the other ones? Okay, we're gonna need somebody else with some more logistics. Well, actually, I can train him, never mind. Let's train him, increase his logistics. Alright, so we need some money, we're gonna wait on that. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. Our research is done. Let's open that up and see if we can go on an expedition. Alright, so we found an expedition we're gonna go on. Let's go ahead and put these guys in here. Cheaper expeditions, and then another cheaper expedition, because we need to save some money. So a minute and a half. We'll wait on that. Our expedition is complete. Go ahead and see what we got. Hey, 110,000. Oh, and we had a nest claimed. That is even better. So let's go ahead and get this started. Costs a little money, but we're good. Increase the genome. We'll stick you on it and you on it. So that's a little over 2 minutes. New dinosaur eggs found immune necessary 2. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Look at the little eggs. It's gonna take a little over 3.5 minutes, but we do have 5 eggs, so we're gonna have some babies. Let's go ahead and construct this hotel. So we get a little more money and get this contract completed. The guests walk in, they got a place to stay. Okay,
I
and they
often
gave us
have
some
my
money.
head wrapped up in bigger picture planning. It's nice to know that the hard work on the ground is being handled so expertly.
Nice. First, we finally have a little bit of money to our names, 467,000. We're not scraping for pennies like we were a few minutes ago. Let's go back to the research. Get that one done. I need more logistics. Can go ahead and get park tour rides. So let's go ahead and send some guys up here. We can increase that genome before we start incubating and all that kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and look at some of our contracts and see if we got anything new we can get. Research Viewing Gallery 2, the Science Center. Increase your park rating to 1 stars, or increase the scientist training level to 2. How close are we to 1 stars? Man, we're really close. And scientist training level to 2. How much does it cost to train? 75,000. I mean, that's pretty much just some free money. Let's go ahead and just do that one. Get a little money in here. And we will increase... We'll increase you. And we'll increase your logistics. Look at that, free money, 200,000. Wait for that to go down, and we'll just look at another contract.
Our hard work in the background means that the dinosaurs get to be center stage. And that was some hard work right there.
Got 20 seconds left on that. What other contracts do we have? Remain disease-free for 5 continuous minutes. Have a Gallimimus share an enclosure with another like species. Or make a profit of at least 100,000 per minute. Let's go ahead and do the disease-free one, because we can just let that kind of roll in the background while we play right now. Ooh, we have babies.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Gallimimus to the park.
Little jump. Look at him go. Quick. Did we get another? Yeah, it's claimed. And she dropped eggs too. How many? Five eggs. Air expedition just now completed. Let's see what else we got. Worth $450,000. That is the kind of stuff that we needed because now we're back up to 1.5 million. So that's nice. We can go ahead and increase our genome a little bit. Science, let's get another scientist in here. Somebody who specializes in genetics. Let's go with him. And we'll also do, since we just got him, is we'll go ahead and just train and increase the genetic skill. And let's go back to this. He can do that by himself in 2.5 minutes. I also want to do though, I want to get that park ride. We get many amenities. But I want to get that park ride going, so we're going to go to the attractions. And we're going to research the tours. Now I'll take 1:48. And so I was looking and realized that from adding those babies, our income skyrocketed to 132,000 per minute. That's going to help us a lot. Our ticket sales really boosted with the babies. Okay, we have our fossil and tour extraction completed. And we have another nest claimed. Oh, and we had more movement. We just gave birth to more babies. And okay, they're popping these things out quick. We might need to turn that off because I think we're already at quite a few of these gallimimuses. And we completed our contract as well.
This good work is going straight on your permanent record. I'm kidding. There is no permanent record. Not one that's written down, at least.
So our park, 144,000 per minute. Increased a ton of guests. Let's go ahead and research the armored herbivores dig site too, so we can get the Triceratops as well. Just so we can get that done, so when I do go on more expeditions, it's not just for one species. I can maybe get a couple of different fossils in there. It's gonna take 1:22. So while we're doing this, let's go ahead and add where we're gonna put our tour at. I was thinking I really want it over in this area. And basically the whole tour is gonna expand. What I'm really excited is the whole tour is gonna expand this whole area. This is basically just gonna be one big Herbivore Valley.
I can't see one of these eggs and not get excited about the animal inside. Pure potential.
There's more eggs
Amazing.
here too. In all but one. Man, we have a lot of babies. Let's see if I can look up here. Yeah, there's a lot of gallimimuses going around here. I should probably turn off breeding right here. Is there a way just to... It says it's blocked. Is there a way to turn this off? I don't know. Oh, you can change all that stuff though. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Okay, we definitely need too many dinosaurs in territory locked. There's too many in territory? How many is too many for these guys? Huh. Let's turn on contraceptives on you. Yeah, max herd population is reached. What is the max herd population, though? Population's 15. Oh, okay, so I guess once you max it, that's just how it stays. I don't know. Figuring this out as we go, but we did unlock a few more of these. I guess we will go ahead over here and we'll send these guys to Mongolia. See if we can increase that a little bit. It's gonna take 4 minutes. Those guys are unrest. I guess we'll go ahead and let it go 4 minutes. We'll go to our scientists, and we will let these guys rest for a little bit. And now we'll go ahead and start on our park tours. So let's send it this way. Okay, now we place that there. Let's go ahead and start the track. I want it to loop around and go in front and all the way back around again. And we're going to put some gates up back here. And it's going to keep on going. So let's just go ahead and get this part started. Go ahead and go. Let's... What in the world? That's super weird. I've never noticed that. Sometimes it goes over a path. That's weird. Why in the world would I have it look like a 4-lane road when there's... that's the weirdest path I could have seen for it to actually cross over this whole pathway. I didn't know it did that. I don't enjoy the way that looks. Well, if I can get this to go straight here, we'll just go there. That's concrete path it, if it'll let me. Oh, come on, quit snapping. Okay, let's go back, because that's just not working. We'll stick this right here. And we'll concrete path. Right there. Let's go back to the dirt path. And we'll go all the way around. And we'll just keep on flowing through this. I don't want to be that turned. Okay, now we'll go straight. And we'll do a little loop. I'm not going to change much of the actual scenery. I do want, you know, a watering hole, but I mean, that's really what a lot of this looks like anyways. So go back up here. We'll loop it around here. And then let's make it go down, curve it up. Then we'll just keep on going all the way around. 0, let me put this at. And it's not. Okay, let's go ahead and do backspace to that one. We'll just have it let me go through here. Well, you know, I lied. Because that's where we have that at. I don't want to mess up where the breeding grounds are. So we're actually just going to keep on backspacing. And we're going to have it come in right here. And we're just going to have it go in that area, and then we'll have it loop back and connect there. So how the whole track is set up like this. You know, eventually we'll have more dinosaurs back up in here and these areas. For now, people will probably just be happy to get a ride and at least see the Gallimimuses a little bit. So let's go ahead and add the Jurassic Park gates. What's it letting me? We will delete that part. Let's go ahead and see if we can't line this up. Alright, we'll stick that there. And now let's go back to our gate, or to our tracks, and we'll line it up with the gates. Now we have this. What do we? Museum requests. If we accept the offer, we get plus 50% publicity, but we lose our fossils. If we reject it, we get bad publicity. I mean, our publicity is right now at 100%. I don't even know if we have any fossils. I don't really think that we do. No, we do have some, which I really don't want to get rid of. I mean, we're at 100%. Honestly, if we drop it down 15%, it probably shouldn't take much longer for it to hop back up. So just reject it. We did get some more stuff going in the fossil center. Yeah, we got pretty close. We got some more stuff to sell. Another $450,000 one. I mean, we're up to 2.7 million, which helps quite a bit. And this will get us up to 100% on the Parasaurolophus. So let's go ahead and We'll just put both those guys on it. Take about 2 minutes. And let's connect this path. That's gonna need to be powered. We'll see if we can't tuck that back here. Is there maintenance? There's not even a maintenance back here either. So we'll just go ahead and tuck this with where that's at. And we'll put a maintenance team. Put maintenance team 2 on it. I actually want these to go the other way. And I'll put one every 50 meters. So when they come out, you know, they'll go this way, they'll go in front. That's kind of jaggedy. Okay, can I smooth that? Because I don't like the way that looks at all. Maybe a little bit. I don't feel like they did a lot. But they'll go around. I wanted that part to at least look like the movie, you know, where they get there and the Jeeps go in front. I think it looks kind of cool. So let's do a little more with this gate. Let's go back to the cover. And we're gonna go all the way around it. I don't want this to be seen by the guests. Okay, and then we'll go to Brushland. Well, actually, that looks pretty good. Go in, gate will open, and they'll go back into the giant enclosure. It's gonna take them quite a bit right now to get all the way over here. They're missing ground leaf? How are you missing ground leaf? Okay, well I guess we need a lot of ground leaf because of everything else, so we could do less cover. The ground leaf there, so loads of ground leaf. Probably because there's 15 of those guys in there. So that's going. We just completed our fossils. So we can go ahead and incubate. And they're at 100%. Let's go ahead and incubate them. How many do we need in here? Doll population's 4 plus. Okay. Let's incubate. Or synthesize, not incubate. Put you and... Well, that's not going to change anything. So 50 seconds. We'll go ahead and let them go. Batch size of 5 dinosaurs. We really need to increase the size of this. Especially with everything. So we'll actually do... Oh, we got a storm going. Let's go ahead and close down. Or open all shelters. Just due to the storm, we don't want anybody freaking out or anything. So while that's going on, we got this storm. Let's go ahead and get some of this going, so that way some dinosaurs will be in here. So I guess what we're going to have to do is delete that track, come back here and connect it. And then we'll go back and edit. That right there. And that right there. Okay, so now that's good. And tour's disabled. This dude just wants to drive through the water. Good for you, I guess. Everybody's gonna prepare stuff just due to that storm. Let's go back. Let's move you here. We're just gonna make this go all the way around. I was just gonna make it a little bit more, but since we're already doing it, let's just go ahead and get all of the this whole area to be the big Herbivore Valley that we want it to be, so we gotta mess with it at a later time. If I can get this snap on there right. And then we'll just go all the way around. We do have some more contracts that are available, but I'll mess with that here in a second after I get all these fencing up. Let's listen this down. Guess we'll just kind of curve it back into there. Well, actually, we'll just keep on going. Well, No, that's exactly what we'll do. We'll grab you. And we'll actually just do one of these things. And we'll demolish that, come back, and complete it. So that's all getting built. When it is built, we'll just demolish the walls and let it all do what it wants to do. That's not the way I wanted this ride to go. So we'll send them back. Yeah, that is a lot of babies in there. I mean, an insane amount of babies is what is in this thing. So they definitely need more room to grow. I forgot to open the shelter. Everybody's coming out. Let's go ahead and close those. Oh, see, why is it like that? I don't want that. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's go back to the brushland. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. That works. Oh, dude, I didn't know you could just drive one of these things around. Okay, that's awesome. That's like one of the coolest features I've seen in this so far. I had no idea you could just ride this thing. Man, look how bumpy that is. That needs to be fixed. This is cool. Yeah, I gotta do something with this, because this doesn't work. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get out of here. That's super cool, but we gotta do something about this. It's just not gonna work right. We'll come back to terrain. Let's... Where is that one? Raise terrain to flat. Is that not gonna work? Maybe it's because I do have that there. I guess we'll edit it again and go from there. Playing got the blackest space.
Damage over here.
Alright, now let's go back to environment and see if we can't smooth this out a little bit. Yeah, okay. That's a lot better. A lot better. Let's go back. Let's fix this. Alright, see now that's nice and smooth. Way better. And it is still flowing the right way, at least I hope so. Yeah. Needs maintenance. Are you not? I mean, you're under the maintenance team. Let's see if we can get a quick access maintenance team over here. Add a task and inspect that. It said we had overcrowding, so let's see what it's talking about. Where? So transport rating's fine. What is it talking about? Restrooms. Was that not a restroom? Oh, it's a gift shop. That's what we put there. So we need to add a restroom in. Guest crowding is over here. Okay. Probably need to get the wider paths and put wider paths there. Let's go ahead and add that restroom. And let's connect it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, that'll help
the
with that.
restroom is now open to use for whenever nature
All of that is done, so let's go ahead and get rid. Wrong button. Let's go ahead and get rid of this fence.
That needs fixing. I'm on it.
Then we're gonna have to complete the track again, but it's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this track completed. Hopefully this is the last time that our track gets messed up. Well, actually, do I kind of want to run it across and over? Yeah, so that way we get like full coverage of everything. So let's go ahead and just go here. And we'll just put it here. But then I know what I said, but I think we're gonna go ahead and mess with this again just because I want it to be nice. So let's do this. And we'll just go out. And then we'll just curve it up. Oh, I know it's a dinosaur threat. I know, well aware. I wanted this to look nice and attach. They're all... What'd I do? That'd be good. I closed it. I don't know why they're so dangerous to guess. Maybe it just needs a second. Because they should still be good. I mean, they're all enclosed. I don't know. It shouldn't be a danger to guess anymore. I guess I freaked them out by doing that. My bad. My bad, dinos. Didn't mean to scare you. Okay, see, they're going away now. Let's loop you back up here. And tap. Okay. So it's pretty long. I mean, it's a long track, but it should give us quite a bit of visibility for the dinosaurs that are going to be out here in the back. I really would like guests to be on it, so we can at least test it. But it's getting there. So we'll see if somebody... I mean, all the guests are pouring in right now anyways. We do have 4.7 million. I need to do a little more research. We need to get some wider paths. So we'll just toss these guys on here. And do a minute 18. And let's go ahead and get these guys. Oh, they're ready for incubation. I messed that up. We can't release them yet because I put everybody on there. But we do need somebody with a higher skill in that. We only got 2 eggs. 2 viable eggs out of that. But we do need another scientist. Let's go ahead and add a guy with some more welfare. What do we got? You have 3 faster task treatment. I don't really care for that one a whole lot. You have 7 logistics. Very expensive and a high salary, but 7 logistics could put us a long ways with some people. Yeah, we're gonna hire him just to hire him. We have the money right now, and that would really help out with a few things. Nobody has synthesis. And we get new candidates in 10 seconds. So we'll just wait on that, see what other candidate we can get.
Objective feels like a pretty formal word,
another
but
contract.
I think we should try and get this done.
Contracts. 1 medium immunity, fire a scientist through their profile in the staff center, or complete an expedition to collect fossils. Let's go ahead and just do complete an expedition, because I do know we're going to need more fossils anyways. So where was those? It's over here, right, for the Triceratops. Yeah. We'll send him on there by himself. He can go do that. We'll get a little bit extra money. See if we can hire another scientist yet. Alright, we can. Does anybody have high welfare? We have 2 of them that do. We have fast treatment and a generalist. I guess we'll just hire this person. I mean, she doesn't have any genetics, but does have 4 welfare. Okay, we'll put her on here to incubate these dinosaurs. We're gonna need a male and a female. Oh, let's go. Oh, well, I can't. I still need another person in welfare. Let's go back, see what we got. Well, actually, we'll just train you. And I'll put another welfare point on her. I mean, is there anybody else that has that cheaper synthesis? We'll go ahead, we'll recruit this person, because the cheaper synthesis will help us out in the long run. So let's do this, that works. So let's go ahead and start that task. Let's go here, see if I can't synthesize some more. You have to have 5. Let's wait for all that to be done. Check in on these guys. You're missing ground leaf. How are they constantly missing ground leaf? There's so much ground leaf. put more there, I guess. And this whole area has a bunch of stuff. So we finally got wide paths. That works. We did add a bunch of people on there. So let's see if we can synthesize another one. We'll throw you on there. And, well, actually, we'll do that. So 50 seconds.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
We have those guys rolling. And let's get these paths a little wider so we can increase flow. If I could ever get the right button, this would be very helpful. Alright, and let's go with the facility wide path. So we'll increase all the widths of these. Because, I mean, this is where most people are walking anyways. So we'll go ahead and just do this whole thing. Which does cost quite a bit of money. It's very expensive to do this. But it will help in the long run. And that should have increased our guest crowding. Well, it helped a little bit. There are paths underneath there. Oh yeah. I guess we'll go ahead and just do that as well. Still waiting on them. We can incubate.
You ever heard of a keystone species? It's one that has a disproportionate impact on their ecosystem
Didn't they already
compared
say
to
we
other
had a
organisms.
keystone species in
You,
the
my
last
friend, are
episode?
this
Pretty
company's
positive.
keystone species.
Let's do another male and some more females. We'll begin that incubation. Ooh, whose fossils float a secret? We're just gonna do that. Alright, our dinosaurs have finally reached incubation, and we can release them. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll release these guys first. Here are our second dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. God, this game's so cool.
The unique crest of the Parasaurolophus isn't just majestic, but functional too. Its uses are myriad, from communication to thermal regulation. Evolution is quite the problem solver.
That's so cool. Alright, let's go ahead and release the other ones. Alright, I gotta watch that just because we have them already. So here they are going out to environmental needs. Let's see what they need. I mean, I'm sure that they haven't. Yeah, they still gotta discover more, but they will need ground nuts and wetlands. So let's just add. We'll add some ground nut right there, and right there.
We are pleased to welcome
Okay, just so they have it. Oh wait, now it says I need more. I don't know. Can I put it back here? That works. Okay, so we do need to add some wetlands. Let's go ahead and we'll put some down here. Okay, and hopefully that works with them. Let's go find our Gallimimus and make sure that they're okay too. Who was that? I thought I could swear I saw something. Here's a Gallimimus. And now they're missing ground leaf. So we'll just toss some more ground leaf up here. There we go. Alright, so I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Went ahead and added some more dinosaurs, added the park tour. Let me see if I can get in one of these vehicles real quick. Ooh, here we go. Alright, so as we're going into Jurassic Park. It's so cool. These guys will get out of our way. Apparently can't do that. Come on. Do a little drift in there. Trying to see our dinosaurs. There they are. Hey, look at some running. and it's awesome. Anyways, yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. I went ahead and got these added a few more things. Next time, I think we'll go ahead and add a couple more dinosaurs, or at least a Triceratops into the Herbivore Valley, and a few other things. So make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and be prepared for the next video to drop pretty soon too. Thank you all, and until next time.